okay.
There's 24 altogether.
Okay. I thought you said 12. Oh, 12 teams of 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 12 vehicles, 2
so
in each vehicle.
20. So then did you have you had struggles with like survivor's remorse, that kind of thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's not something I struggle with a lot anymore. Not as much, just because I've learned, to channel my thoughts and everything in a different path.
Right.
But at first, yeah, I mean, it was really bad at first. Like, why me? Why did I survive? Why did this person had kids? Or, I knew this person's family or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was tough.
Yeah.
I could talk about it. I didn't talk about any of this until for the first time probably about 12 years ago. So I went a long time without even speaking.
Okay, so half of the time out.
Yeah.
Took like 12 years, 13 years.
One day, yeah, it's like I just woke up and I was ready to talk about it, and I talked about it. And
so
that
does
was
that
very therapeutic.
Does that help? It helps to let it go. Hey, like let some of that like heaviness go. Yeah. Not the incident, right?
But
the way that it feels.
The way you just said it is perfect. That heaviness, the weight that I'm carrying.
Yeah. You've given a little bit of the bag to someone else to help you carry.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a long time to carry that heavy of a load. Like that's a really long time.
I was also became an addict, and so a lot of that just was covered by the drugs.
Okay.
I mean, that wasn't the only reason I became an addict, but that definitely helped. And it didn't help. I thought it was helping.
So what
wasn't.
What were you? So what was that? What was happening there? So you were on. I assume you were on pain meds.
Yeah, I was on Percocets. Yeah,
and then they probably cut you off.
Well, I was on them for another 4 years. I was on them for about 4 years after that. Mm-hmm. And then the doctor that I was seeing, it was not a army doctor, because where I lived, the closest like army based hospital was like hours away. So I just went to a civilian doctor. And he was like, you got to be off of this. And I, immediate panic mode. And in my head, I'm like, what am I going to do? Like, because I knew I was addicted at this point to them.
Well,
or I was at least dependent. I was dependent on them.
Yeah, you would be after 4 years or 5 years or however long.
Yeah. They put you in this thing called pain management to try to like knock you down off of it, but they just put you on another drug that's not this drug that you've been used to. So I panicked and I started asking my friends, like, where can I get these? And they were too expensive. They were really expensive to just buy on the street. So someone told me about heroin, and they said it's the same thing as a Percocet, just cheaper, and you can get it. And so I'm like, okay. And then that was it. For the next 5 years after that, I was a heroin addict.
And then what was it that, now I've heard your story, this part, I think.
Yeah.
So what was it? I know you're going to be repeating yourself here. What was it that brought you out of the addiction? Because you're not in an active addiction anymore, right?
No, I'll be clean. It'll be 10 years this year.
10 years.
In August.
Nice.
Yep.
Good job. Congratulations.
This month, actually.
This is August. I was going to say, congratulations. There's your 10-year anniversary this year. We're going to have a big party for you, hey?
Oh my God. I'm just so grateful to have those 10 years, that's for sure. What brought me out of it is, so I was dating a guy at the time, and it made us, so we had tried to quit, and when you're living with someone who's an addict as well, you just don't want to see them sick. So you give in, they give in. It doesn't
enable
work.
each other.
I'm not gonna say it never works. I'm not gonna say it never works, because I'm sure there's some stories that it's different. But in my case, it wasn't working. He went to prison, actually.
Oh, okay.
And I was still doing the heroin, but I wasn't shooting it anymore. I was just sniffing it.
Okay.
And I bought some from somebody that I bought some before, but this time it was no heroin. It was straight fentanyl, and I didn't know that.
Oh.
So I did just like $10 worth, and I overdosed. And my kids found me, and they called the ambulance. And then I called them from the hospital as I was coming home. It took two shots of Narcan, not up the nose, but like IV, to bring me out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And
you're very lucky.
Like, just so lucky. I'm so lucky. Yeah, I mean, I'm just, there's so many things I'm grateful for, and I could never, like, I wish I could find those people from the ambulance and thank them, and just like,
yeah,
it's like, you know, when you see like the Christmas Story, and Ebenezer Scrooge just like wakes up in the morning after having the visit from the ghost, he's like, oh, you know, everything looks so beautiful. That's exactly what it felt like for me. But my kids were getting ready to be picked up from their dad and taken back to Georgia, which really, in all honesty, that's exactly where they should have went, really. But I begged them to stay. I told them I couldn't do without them. I couldn't have. There's no way. Like, and so they stayed.
Hi, Nikki.
And I got clean. And I quit cold turkey. I never even. I mean, I have a hard time taking an aspirin now.
You
like,
went through
anything that's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing that's not natural.
Yeah, my daughter sat right by my side for 5 days and was there for me as I was
held your hair while you puked,
going through the withdrawals.
Oh yeah, I can't even imagine. I mean, I take a lot of medication for illness, and I know when you're doing a switch, and even with that, and it's doctor prescribed, it's still brutal.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even imagine. I can't, like, because it just, those things make you so sick sometimes. Hey, like
they do. Yeah.
So, do your kids have any, or did they have any kind of like resentment towards you for that? Well, trauma, I mean, that would be expected. You know what? But like,
my kids, man, I'll tell you. You know, you always want your kids to be a better person than you are, or have a better life. And despite all the mistakes that I made, my kids are amazing. Like, they're just amazing. And they, you know, we took a break from each other for a couple of years. Well, a year. I didn't want to. But my daughter.
Your kids. Okay. Yeah.
She cut me off.
I got daughters.
I could talk to her.
Yeah.
And it killed me. It killed me. I was
like,
it's unnatural for a mom not to speak to their kids.
Yes, it is.
Whether what kind of mom she is.
Yeah.
But I never want that to happen again. So, she needed that. Like, I had to give her her space because she had to work through with whatever it was she needed to work through, and I had to be okay with that. So, but now we're closer than ever. You know, she's 25 now, about to be a mom.
Wow, that's exciting. And first grandchild.
I could have missed out on all that. I mean, all that could have been something I never got to experience if I wouldn't have just chose me and chose being, you know, to live, because I would have died if it wasn't. So, and I'm grateful for that today.
Yeah.
Very grateful.
That's amazing. It takes a lot of courage to go through some of those things that you've been through and come out on this side of it with the type of viewpoint that you have and the gratitude that you have. When is the grandmother due date?
December. Well, I'm gonna be a Mimi.
Mimi?
That's what I'm gonna be.
Mimi.
November, the day after Thanksgiving, so November 27th, 28th, one of those days. Yeah, there's a little girl. So she's already spoiled. She's because I have me, and then her dad and his wife, and then his dad, his mom and dad. First grandchild on all sides. So it's she's spoiled already.
Nice. I have some grandchildren as well, so.
Oh, I cannot wait. I've been waiting, and I'm like, please. I'm like, I want to be a young grandma. Let's go.
Yeah. I had my
I'm not
kids
really
young
that
too.
young, so.
But yeah, no, I had my kids young too. I was just like, I want to have them young. So by the time I'm 40,
Yes.
they're all grown up or old enough to look after
Exactly.
themselves, and I can go do all the things I want to do. Because I'm too
Exactly.
poor
Yeah, my
when
kids
I'm
are
20.
I think my kids are 11 months apart. I had like so.
That's close.
I didn't waste much. I know. Believe me, that wasn't planned
No, that's
at
hard on
all.
your body, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's really exciting. November. So it'd be like an early Christmas present.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That we can't kiss. We can't kiss anywhere but like the feet that we're allowed to kiss. I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, fine. I won't kiss her, but fine.
Is that what Mom says? No kissing the baby.
That's what Mom said. No kissing because it's
no mouth
feces.
contact. Keep your dirty germs away from my child.
I was like, I said, when you're not looking, I'm gonna be kissing her head. Or
no
something.
cooties.
Like, no, you won't.
I'm gonna lick her face. I'm gonna smell her. Yeah.
I will too. I'll be sneaking something in.
Of course you will. You're Mimi, yeah?
Mimi, yep.
Mimi. I like that. It's funny. My cousin used to call me.
I wanted it to just be my
that.
name. I wanted it to be just Courtney. That's what I wanted it to be. And my daughter's like, no. But my dad was Bill to all the grandkids. Like he's not my stepdad. He was my natural dad, and that's all the kids just called him Bill.
Interesting.
So I was like, I'm gonna carry that tradition on, and she was like, no. I'm like,
No.
okay, fine.
But I think what happens, I know what happened with my own children was they as they're learning to talk, they just say whatever, right? Whatever, exactly, however it comes out of their mouth. Like my brother's girlfriend's name was Yaya, and then it was Maya. You know, her name was not Yaya. You know, and there was like Nanny and Poppy and just different, not usual.
Yeah. My mom's Nana, so I couldn't take Nana. So I was like, I want something. So I just saw Mimi somewhere, and I'm like, I like that.
We have Nanny, and then we had 2 nannies because they were so lucky they had 2 nannies, and then and then there was a Nanny Sue and a nanny there was the original nanny, like the OG.
The OG nanny.
The OG nanny.
I had a nanny. My dad's mom was a nanny, but she died when I was real young.
Yeah, my grandmother, both of my grandmothers were nannies too. Well, I'm from the East Coast of Canada.
I didn't even think about nanny, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the East Coast, that's what they call all the grandmothers are nanny or nan and then Grampy or Poppy is popular too in the East Coast, of Canada. Anyways, that's what I'm in Canada.
I like Canada. I was stationed in Fort Drum. I think the name of the town that was right above us was Kingston, maybe, or
that's in Alberta, yeah. Fort Drummond.
Fort Drum is it's like we were at the very top of New York. So it was right above us. I want to say it was Kingston, but that might not be what it was. I can't remember what the name of the town was.
Might be Kingston.
We used to go to the strip clubs. That's all we would do. We go over there. I don't remember much more than that.
Yeah, because they take it all off up here.
They do too. I'm like, okay. But I remember thinking how beautiful Canadian women are. I was like, man, Canadian women are so pretty. That's what I remember saying, like, I don't keep my man close to me when I'm up here.
That's funny. I don't know. I just see, I don't know. People are people, but people are different across the country. I think same as it would be similar to there. Like if you go to the East Coast, people are one way. If you go to the West Coast, or if you're in the middle, then they're everybody, because we all come from different areas of the world, right? They settled in the East from like England and Scotland, and then